Hi everyone, I'm Dr. Shirazi, a board certified dermatologist. Welcome back to my channel. Today, I wanted to react to Billie Eilish, who's one of my favorite artists, beauty skincare routine on the Vogue channel. I'm such a huge fan. I think she is an incredible artist and being so young and just so successful. And so I wanted to see how she does her skincare, and by reacting, I hope it brings you some value. I will share some tips and tricks. I've done other reaction videos if you guys love these. I always like to see how other people do their skincare routine, and you know what? People will watch another person's skincare routine and then they'll say, well, I'm not doing it right. I must not be doing it right. If it works for you, you cannot argue with success. So if your skin is glowing and you're happy with your products, there's no reason to change things up. But I do find that we can learn a little bit about how other people do their skincare routine. And sometimes I have some issues and some suggestions, and I like to bring these out in these reaction videos. So let's take a look. But before we get started, don't forget to rate, review, and subscribe, and share this with a friend who is also a skincare enthusiast and a fan of Billie Eilish. Let's check out her routine. So a few fun facts about Billie Eilish. Her middle name is Pirate. How cool is that? Who names the middle name Pirate? I think it fits her so well. And she's the youngest person to win all 4 Grammy categories in 1 year, so she is super talented. And she has this really funky style about her, so I love watching her outfits on the red carpet. She definitely always stands out. And she's been very open about suffering from Tourette syndrome, so I think it's even more amazing that she has been able to overcome a condition and become so successful. I love it. So let's take a look.
Hello everyone, I am Billie, and I am going to show you guys my post-show, nighttime, bedtime beauty routine. Just got off stage, let's do it. First step, this.
She looks great.
Bad boy that I got off Amazon.
Her eyes are just so mesmerizing. It's like staring into the ocean. They're so beautiful. And I love how she puts her hair back. Way to go.
And I like to get that big old forehead fully in frame because we don't want to miss any inch of my forehead. And then all I do is tuck these little bad boys in to remove this face that I did earlier from the show. I use these face wipes for my makeup. They are like totally vegan, cruelty-free. They're very soft and gentle.
I get it. It's after her show, she's tired. Makeup wipes are super easy and convenient, but they do have a lot of chemicals that can sensitize your skin over time. So they're good occasionally, but they're not like an everyday how I would remove my makeup. If you do use them, it's better to cleanse right after because 1, they don't do a great job at removing makeup and foundation and sunscreen, and 2, you want to wash off all the chemicals that they have, so you don't want to leave that on your skin.
I have had a skincare routine since I was like 12-ish. Before that, I never thought about it, and it was actually my brother that told me to care about it because he went through some really, really bad skin years, and he was like 4 years older than me, and so he was like, dude, you better take care of your fucking skin, man. Whoa. That I listened to, and I did.
Wow, what a good big brother. Her brother produces her songs, so they must have a very close relationship.
He basically showed me all of the stuff that I started using then, which was like just random drugstore stuff that we didn't really know anything about. And then it was my makeup guy recommended this woman named Biba. And Biba is this facialist who also makes all of her own products, and my skin had a complete transformation when I started using Biba products. It's so insane. I am so grateful for her. So now we are clean faced. I don't have glam on tour. On the road with me, I do my own hair and makeup, so that's part of my day, and this is the rest of my day. I have this mask.
Okay, she totally is such a superstar. She does her own makeup and hair. That's amazing.
And it's like a sulfur and zinc mask. And I'll just... Right now my skin is feeling really good because I am kind of allergic to gluten, and when I eat gluten my skin gets really bad.
So I love sulfur. It is one of my favorite skincare ingredients because it's used to treat so many skin conditions. So if you suffer from perioral dermatitis, and maybe she does because she's applying it right around her mouth, if you have rosacea or acne, this is a great mask.
So I haven't been, and it's been helping a lot. And dairy also is bad for your skin, and when I stopped eating dairy, my skin,
particularly cow's milk,
had a complete shift. I have to do a skincare routine every single night. There's no... I saw this post that was like, here's a scenario, like your loved one goes missing, and they say that you're not gonna be able to find them all night, and they're gonna search, but they have to like stop for the night, you have to go to sleep, we'll start again tomorrow. Do you do your skincare routine? Girl, sometimes I'll do like my entire, every inch of my face, sometimes I'll just do like a couple dots here and there. I find my skincare routine to be incredibly rejuvenating. So for me, I find a lot of like peace in it, and it kind of like brings me back down to myself. I feel like a person.
Oh, I love that. You know, I really do find skincare as a form of self-care. I can resonate with her because for me, at the end of the day, doing my skincare routine is like, you know, my time to myself. I love like washing the day off at the end of the day and doing my nighttime skincare. When
I do it, especially after like a night of performing and having really high highs and a lot of adrenaline, it's kind of a lot for a person. I really look forward to my skincare routine, to be honest with you. I really do. After that is off, I normally would go in with...
Okay, I'm gonna stop it here because if I was her, I would probably rinse it off and then pat the skin dry rather than just like, you know, like rubbing it off. Rubbing the skin can cause some damage, particularly if you are prone to broken capillaries. That friction and rubbing can be really harsh on the skin, or if you have acne, that friction can flare up your acne.
These bad boys, and I would do severe damage to myself. I usually find myself standing here like digging into my face for hours and hours, but I feel pretty good right now. I don't feel like I need to do that at this exact moment. I'm gonna use some cleanser, and I use Mandelic cleansing gel.
I love it.
We'll use about this much-ish.
So a few things. I love mandelic acid. It's a great exfoliant for people with sensitive skin, and I love the fact that it's in a gel form, especially in the summer. It's lighter, and it's better to have lighter skincare in the summer. And I like the fact that she puts it on dry skin because it really helps get the day off and the sunscreen and makeup off when you put on dry skin. When you wet the face, or when you wet the cleanser and then put it on, it will dilute the cleanser. So the fact that she's putting on dry skin, I'm a fan of.
I used to wash my face so violently. And a friend commented one time, and she's like, why are you so rough with your face? I used to be like a dude. Have you seen men wash their fucking faces? They go like...
I don't think I've seen anyone wash their face like that. Gentle. That's
and then you gotta get under here. And...
easy with the nails.
Cold water. Don't use warm water, don't use hot water, use cold water.
Cold is anti-inflammatory.
I use these little face wipe pads. I don't use the disposable ones. These were made by a friend of ours. If getting rid of a shirt, don't throw it away. Just like cut little circles out of it.
I love it. Very sustainable.
And then you just throw them all in a bag when you've used them after like a week. Throw them in the washer, grab them, and you're good to go. I take this toner, but like about that much. You don't need much.
So toners are really not that necessary unless they're medicated. Back in the day, in the olden days when makeup and products would have heavy metals, or the soaps weren't really great at cleansing, then toners came along to try to get all that metal and debris off the face because the cleansers weren't good. But she's using a mandelic cleanser and she was scrubbing pretty hard. So I'm not sure what the purpose of the toner is, unless it has some magic ingredient. Some people use toners for hydrating. That is not a reason to use toners. So I'm not sure I would do this step if I was her. I think it's probably unnecessary.
And then I take this daily moisturizer, which is amazing. You can use this throughout the day whenever you would like. And I take like 2 pumps-ish.
Good. So good to moisturize your skin right after cleansing, and she got a little exfoliation with that mandelic acid and probably the toner. So that really helps seal it in. It's the best time to do it. Don't wait until the skin is dry. Don't wait even a few minutes. Put it on right after.
The thing that has, again, changed my life from Diva, this is her cream barrier. I love this stuff. It's really like a nighttime moisturizer, but I use it all the time. I actually use this before I put my makeup on. I like to look really shiny. I'll take like that much. Like, I love this shit.
Wow, she's really laying that moisturizer on, so she must feel dry. You know, it's moisturizing is a personal thing. You know, some people really want to put a lot of serums in. The first one looks a little lighter. This one looks heavier. Let's see what's in it. So it looks like it has some peptides, which are the building blocks of collagen. It has a lot of lipids in it, which help with repairing and strengthening the skin barrier. So yeah, pretty good. It says it's not recommended for acne prone skin because probably it's so heavy and it has some oils in it that's probably not good for acne.
And then after my daily moisturizer and my cream barrier, I will use this hydrating toner, which I don't know if you're supposed to do after this, but I just love being moisturized. Like, I want to look like somebody just dipped me in honey.
You do look like that already. So this part definitely doesn't make sense because you've got a barrier cream on, which means it's not going to let anything else through. So you're just sort of exposing yourself to more inactives in the air, which could ultimately down the line cause the eyelids to become sensitized and get irritated. So you might start seeing dryness and peeling around the eyes. So this part, I would say not necessary, puts you at risk.
Taking care of your skin is so important as just a person, and it's kind of looked at as this like, oh, girls do that, but it's not true.
No,
skincare
not true.
is so much more than that, and there is no gender to it. And
no.
There are so many people that don't know much about taking care of your skin, and it's so important. It's so important, and it's like it helps you. I feel like it helps me mentally. I feel so much better when I feel good about my skin.
Yes, so true.
I always brush it anyway. But right now it's like very sweaty and covered in texture spray. It's rough to do. It is very naughty. My hair, it has
kind of rough with the hair
too. Been a thing that I change a lot, and I've had many different hair colors since I was like 10. I didn't even know that was a part of me. Like, I just did it. I never thought, ooh, I want hair to be the thing that I do. Also, my parents were like totally down for me to be 9 and like grab a Manic Panic glue from CVS and like throw it on my hair. They didn't care at the time, so I felt really comfortable in that, and I just like loved it so much. I dyed my hair so many times. I dyed it blue first when I was 9, I think. Whoa. And then when I was 13, I got it bleached for the first time. I got it white, and I had white hair for years. Black is kind of what feels the most like me, weirdly. Even though like, I think I'm naturally blonde. I haven't had natural hair color in a long time, but I think I'm naturally blonde. It's much easier to go out in the world and be a normal person with a normal hair color for me. It's kind of a life changer. When I had green hair, I couldn't do shit. I couldn't go anywhere. I haven't washed my hair tonight. I have another show tomorrow. I'm just gonna get it all gross again tomorrow, so I'm not gonna wash it. But what I like to do at night is use this Olaplex number 6. It's like the bond smoother. I use a lot of Olaplex products for my hair. They're amazing. And I use this after every single time I wash my hair. And you can use it on your dry hair before you go to bed. And it'll just kind of like give some volume. I'll just do like that much.
You know, I probably would have said use like a powder because she says she's sweaty and that helps absorb moisture and sweat. But a hair cream, you know, if she feels like it's frizzy, it will help. It's better than an oil. Oils at night, when you put it on your hair, it really gets in the scalp and gets greasy in the morning.
As soon as my face routine is done, I take the love of my life, which is
I'm a fan too.
For healing ointment, which I have with me at all times, 24/7. It doesn't matter where I am, it doesn't matter who I'm with, it doesn't matter what I'm doing. I have this in my pocket, and I have 6 more in my bag, always. This is my lip gloss. I don't use anything else. If I do, it's on top of this. And it's just for like a shine. I'm really not a big fan of lip glosses because they are sticky and then they taste weird. And then they get in my throat and I can't sing very well when there's a weird taste in my throat. So I never use lip gloss if I have to sing. I'm really, really big on healthy nails and taking care of my nails. This stuff called Thymalize, Tammy showed me this. So Tammy Taylor gave me my first set of nails a couple years ago. And she did my nails for so long. She makes me nails sometimes when I want to wear nails for something. And she's so incredible. And she is just like a genius in this world. And she makes all of her own products. This really saved me one time. One of my acrylics like got bonked. And you know when your nail gets bonked and it rips a little and oh my God, nothing worse than that feeling. If you take this stuff and you literally just like drop a tiny bit in there, it heals you up. And I would use this stuff if my nails are feeling weak, like if I had just had gels taken off or something.
So Thymalize is actually an antifungal, and so if you do damage your nail, it can start to lift, especially if you're doing acrylics. And once it starts to get damaged and once it starts to get lifted, then that puts you at risk for developing a fungal infection. And so Thymalize solution is really just a broad spectrum antifungal. It's not really one that's going to strengthen your nails. You know, wearing just a coating of clear polish can help you do that. But really, it's just an antifungal. You can also just use dilute white vinegar.
Just soak in on its own if you just like air it out, don't touch it. I also use vegetable oil because it's adorable. Look how cute it is. Oh my God.
It is.
Usually I'll do this like after I file and buff my nails, but I just sometimes use this randomly because it's so nice. I would give my...
So personally, I would just take the Aquaphor and rub that in instead of an oil, but...
boyfriend like a full manicure all the time because I love to do it. I mean, if anybody's having problems with their nails, I'm like, come here. This is the lotion that I use. It is a body cream. It's so amazing. Laura Mercier. It is so nice. It's so thick and like, oh my God, it just like smothers you. But I use this on my entire body. And you should too, motherfuckers. You motherfuckers have dry skin. Stop. This is the stuff. Oh,
it has a little perfume in it, so if you have sensitive skin,
it smells so good. I feel like
it might not be, you know, the greatest thing because of the perfume. Now, somebody should tell her that Aquaphor comes as a spray, so she could use that, and that doesn't have any fragrance. So if you have sensitive skin, that might be a better option. It's very thick and heavy.
Everybody that knows me, when they smell this, it just smells like me. I like to give massages to people that I am intimate with, and I will use this stuff on the full body. Here's my fragrance, Eilish. And I do like to put a little spritz of fragrance on before I go to sleep, just to have like really, really a small amount, but just to have an aura.
I get it. I know you want to smell good before you get in bed, but long term, this is not a good idea. You will eventually sensitize your skin to fragrance in general. So then it doesn't matter what you use, anything with any sort of scent can cause a reaction in your skin. So I would do this selectively. It shouldn't be part of your every night routine just because fragrance over time sensitizes the skin.
If I know that I'm gonna sleep somewhere else, I will literally pack an entire bag and it's filled with all of what I just showed you. I really enjoy it. It makes me feel really good and,
Nice.
and happy and like very cozy and good. You know, if I'm missing any of this stuff, I really feel bad. I just don't feel good. This was
So
my
cute.
post-show bedtime routine.
I love it.
Go
I love
relax and then go to sleep, and I will get ready for the next one. I love you guys so much. Thank you for watching.
We love you, Billie. I thought that was great. You know, I had just a few issues. Thanks for tuning in. Comment below. Let me know what you thought of this video. Share this with a friend who's also a Billie Eilish fan and loves skincare. Don't forget to rate, review, and subscribe. Thanks, guys, for watching.